Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Kumo's Log here. Here on February 28th, 2017, and yes, is another one of these vlogs, and another one of that. Welcome back to another vlog. If you guys watched this and you guys noticed one of the vlogs has been deleted, it's because I took it down because I felt I said some things that weren't right. It should have been a private video to me, more or less. So if you guys notice 254 is down, I might have been venting to the camera really, and I might have just been. For those of you who don't know it, it's always good to vent to another source where there's nobody watching, obviously, and you don't record it. You get everything out. It's more of a therapy for me. I told you guys that before. So I just put it up and I put it out there. So, and I'm telling you this because I want to tell you the real truth of what I think about what's happening at our store, 2258. And this is not scripted anyway. I did not do anything like this. I had to see it for myself, and I had to feel things out a little bit. It's always good when I have kids to feel things out, and know, well, and younger and older adults, in their teens and their late teens and everything. So guys, it may look like a glimpse situation, but I'll tell you what's happening in our store. There was a bunch of stuff that happened. There was a bunch of it was some dark times. But you know what? I just want to say to everybody that I'm still waiting. I'm still fighting still fighting the good fight. But the reason why I'm fighting the good fight is because I have a connection to that store, and I should be using that to do good, and as I always have been. To America out there, and we're doing this right now, obviously, as citizens of this great country, we're trying to rebuild this country, and we're trying to make sense of everything. Every couple of years, decades, or whatever, every couple of decades, we have we always have something that pulls us back a little bit, something that makes us realize that maybe we've been a little too lucky, and maybe we should rethink our what we say and what we do, and enjoy life a little bit. Rebuild, take down, tear down, and reconstruct is part of life. As they say in life, what must come up must come down. What goes up must come down. And the reason why I'm going to make sense to everybody is that with the way the world works, everything's constantly evolving. Whether we like it or not, change will exist. Sometimes some people don't like change. I remember as a kid I didn't like change very much. Now I'm obviously used to it. Not that I'm immune to it, it's just that I kind of like it. I like to see where it goes because I like social change. Not extreme social change, of course, but social change nonetheless. I feel that, if you have something stripped away, you feel bare bones what everything is. And I had an epiphany, and that's the reason why I took the video down, because I figured I want to kind of a brainwave, get my feelings out, figure out just what is life, because life's always a mystery, But I figured, everything has to constantly evolve, and some of it's our fault, some of it's not our fault. We make human errors get made, and some mistakes get made, and obviously we pay for it. And there's nothing we can do about it, and we have to say, you know what, maybe we can learn from their mistakes so we cannot make the same mistakes ourselves. I feel in this country, if we can act the same way, we can figure out what's wrong here and figure out what we need to change ourselves, as much as the politicians want to change it, because that's important. We should change things ourselves and make improvements ourselves, do things, because God knows, I'm actually going to tell you guys, I've had to do that many times in my life, where I've had to tear down things and reconstruct and rebuild. It's the reason why I'm such the good guy right now, and that's the reason why I'm back to my old self, my old form. I love it. And I think I finally found it, so I'll tell you this, guys. It doesn't matter how much pressure I get put under. It doesn't matter how much of weight you put on my shoulders. I'm always going to respond. In fact, I welcome it if there's a challenge. And I always inspire people, you know what? This is a chance to make a change, to make a revolution, to do whatever, or an evolution, if you want to call it that. Because what really matters is that we have to keep changing in order to adapt to the world, obviously. And this is the first serious vlog I've done in a long time, haven't I? But anyway, you guys know it's going to be a long one. But, while I was talking the other night, sometimes we have to sometimes there are people that do things wrong and things don't get handled the right way. But you know what? Here's a little trick I noticed. You can't hold a grudge, and you know what the other thing is? Mistakes are part of life. Even politicians make mistakes. Professional baseballers make mistakes. Actors make mistakes. I've seen world-class racing drivers make mistakes. It's not too many, obviously. But yeah, that's important, guys. And I finally realized that's why I try to tell people at work, keep a level head, and try to have them vent all their feelings so that we can keep that level headedness and enjoy what we got, because we're human beings. We should feel alive. And I think what makes us feel alive is our emotions, because that'll drive us to end the problem. That will fuel us. What I usually do, and this is going to sound Goku like for those of you who watch Dragon Ball Z, I take whatever emotions that I have and whatever I feel, I turn them around and I turn all that stuff that I've focused on and I've toiled on, and I said, this was such a mistake thinking about this or talking like this. Turn that into positive energy. That's what I do. Because you know what? Emotions are power. So that's one thing Dragon Ball Z taught me, is turns emotions to power. If you don't like something, why not help improve it? Because nothing's going to change if we don't get it to change, Some people may not like the change. Some people are going to get used to it over time. People will get sensitized to it. I know that very much. And I have fun working with the people I have fun working with. And not everybody, and you know what? I think everybody's realizing that, we have to live our daily lives, as much as we pout and as much as we grunt. But you know what? That will push us harder to work harder and make changes. As long as we keep level-headed, we have that motivation, and we turn that into positive motivation, how can human beings lose, really? Grandfather taught me years ago that you look at stuff, you look deep down the core, and you find the answer. And honestly, I love my 225A team. I love them to death. I've known them for 8.5 years. It changes. And it's been a journey and an adventure for me. It always has been, So, yeah, guys, this is the true entry 254, although it would be 255. because you guys are not going to know what I'm going to talk about because no one probably viewed this video. That's my inner workings. And to the rest of America, I give you this. Let's try to see through all the plight. Let's try to give our politicians what they need, and maybe we should make changes ourselves instead of, relying on the politicians, blaming them, and all this other stuff. And if people blame them, you know what? That'll teach people to fight for the good fight with words, actions, and all that other good stuff. America, I was thinking of you, because in order for us to survive, we need our businesses strong, we need to keep evolving, and everything else like that. If anything, I learned something from all this. Not too shabby for a guy who's 27 years old, I have to tell you that. Alright, everybody. I think I've already talked enough. That's it for tonight. As always, with everybody, long live America, God bless America, long live my grandfather's spirit, long live my grandmother's spirit, and long live the Second Amendment, and long live democracy. I meant all those things. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Here in Mike Ho's vlog for another vlog here on February 28th, 2017. Thank you very much. And have a very good day. Or night, whatever. Alright, everybody. Let's fight, stay strong, stay even keel. We'll win, and we all can win any fight, or any motivational fight. Alright, guys. Mike Knows Luck here.